How big of an issue, I'm guessing this is going to go back to the genesis of Core U, but how big of an issue are you seeing being a restorer of this gap in knowledge and intellect? And what do you think it attributes to failures of businesses if you had to throw a percentage at it?
Well, I think, one of the bigger things we're seeing is the labor shortage.
Yes.
Right? And so that's one of the biggest things that everyone out there is dealing with. It doesn't matter where you're at geographically, it's an issue. A lot of that has been generations of being told you have to go to college to be successful.
Yeah.
And, I didn't go to college, and I consider myself fairly successful, but I would like, college isn't for everyone. So I part of me, and this is kind of a little passion project for me, is to provide that hope and that inspiration to guys that know that college isn't suited for them, and they may not do well, so they don't go, but to give them an opportunity to advance themselves, quicker, faster than I did, just because of an educational resource available to them. If you want it, go after it. It's going to be there for you. That's really where I get my passion for the platform from, is I want to see more people rise up and be better than they think they can be, just because they may not have the best economic background or the most advanced education available to them. I want to give them that opportunity to really rise and grow.
Yeah, so it sounds like, and this is something that's news to me. So you guys not only are going to be providing this educational platform for business owners, people part of the core programs, but this is something for this new generation, or these people that are learning, that are wanting to learn a skilled trade. Which is, I'm just learning that now, and I think that's incredible. And that even resonates more with me. I come from a contracting background in site development, and the old school way. You get an old grizzled foreman, they're going to kick you around a little bit for a few years. You learn your way up, but the reality is, this new generation and the last couple generations are a little bit different than you and I came up. There's not that access, right? There's no education on what these industries are. And quite frankly, speaking restoration industry kind of has a bad name for itself, or had one. So Core University is going to be catering to those people that are looking to learn a trade or break into it as well.
Well, that's one part of it. There's this thing has expanded so much and taken on, so many different platforms and roles. But we kind of designed it. We realized we had the opportunity to build a site that was not only just an educational platform, but a place for solutions to our everyday problems, whether it be the recruiting aspect, the retention aspect, the employee development side, the personal development side. Employee development is a huge issue right now. So if you're going to get a labor shortage and you're going to deal with someone that's never even understood what restoration is, you have to develop that employee and provide them not only the job training, but the developmental side as well. Sure. And a lot of restorers out there, they have the best of intentions. They're great people, and they're great contractors, but they don't know the first thing about creating a training path or a learning path for true employee development. So we want to build that into the system to where it's a hands-free approach for these, small or mid-level guys that just either have their hair on fire every day and can't do it, or just simply don't know how and don't know who to ask for help. So we want to be that one-stop shop resource, not only for the kid that may want to learn a trade, but also that business owner that understands that he needs to develop his employees, but just doesn't know how.